That's been said already. I'll even turn your microphone on.
Okay, we'll call this meeting of the Board of Zoning Appeals to order. First item on the agenda is look to entertain a motion for approval of the minutes from the previous meeting.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
A motion, a second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Second item, entertain a motion to make the proof of publication for both items or petitions before the board today a matter of public record.
I'll make the motion. I'll second it.
Motion, second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next, entertain a motion to make the affidavits for the applicant's petitions for the two petitions before the board today a matter of public record.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, before the board today we have two petitions, the first of which is Larry Templeton of 417 Closs Street here in Decatur. He's requesting an 8-foot variance for a 0-foot side yard setback. This refers to City Code 150.071, minimum front yard. Principal and accessory building shall have a side yard of no less than 8 feet. So Mr. Templeton, if you step up here, give us your name and address, and then walk us through the petition.
Larry Templeton, 417 Closs Street. I'm planning on building pretty much a shed, but it's going to be built for chocolates and candies, no open fire or anything like that. It's going through all the proper work to make sure it's legit.
Okay. So we have, we don't have the screen up today, but we got the printouts. You get one kind of showing the property. Where's it going to go on the property, I guess?
Well, so here's the fence.
Yep.
I'm going to build it. There's a sidewalk right here. I am trying to build it in that sidewalk, right there in that little area.
Gotcha.
Right on the other side of the fence, out of the way. I'm trying to make it match my house so it can blend into the neighborhood. And it's going to be 5 foot from all existing structures, my garage and my house as it is there.
Okay.
This is going to be still grass. All around is going to be grass. The front's going to be grass. It's not going to be, it's just right there.
Okay, so it looks like you're just really filling in inside the fence, right?
Yeah, filling in inside the fence.
I guess I'd ask if the board has any questions.
Is it going to be a foundation or just a shed?
Foundation. It's
Okay.
a concrete foundation.
Yeah, he actually detailed out a material list and everything for it.
Okay.
Grafters, concrete, the whole nine. Talks about electrical and flooring and everything. So, in essence, it's a little unattached structure. Finished, I guess.
Okay, it's just for like recreational use. I mean, you're planning to start a business there or anything, or trying to sell houses there?
Yeah, eventually. I talked to the Board of Health, and they told me as long as it goes by code that I could sell the chocolates and the candies out there. No open flames. It's going to be electric and water.
Okay. I would assume that would require another, to run a business out there, yeah.
That's what I'm talking at least about an additional variance for home occupation,
Yeah.
which typically we'll lump those together. I mean,
That's kind of what I was thinking.
one application fee for all your variances with the property.
So if he comes back, we just waive it?
Waive the fee and just have you fill out a separate application. Because we don't have any paperwork on file as far as that right now.
Sure.
So if I'm hearing things correctly, today is simply for the variance for the side yard setback, and he'll come back to get a variance for use on the residential to operate a home-based business out of it at a later time?
Yes, because I didn't realize that it was going to be I thought it was just a building going up, so.
Yeah, we were under the assumption it was in essence like a summer kitchen for your own personal use and you'd make candy and we didn't realize it's a retail type thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm sorry. I didn't.
No, we just didn't.
Plans. Yes, whatever it takes, I'm open for it. As long as it's done right.
Yeah. Okay, and I should have announced this is Ann on the phone. She's out sick, so it's best she's on the phone and not here with us, right?
Very much so.
Okay, so I guess at that point you just need to come back
Okay.
when you can build the structure, obviously go through with Brad and Kurt, figure out exactly how the structure needs to be put up, get your permits, get everything settled, and then you would need to come back, and they'll waive the fee for you to come back, and we'll go through that process so you could actually operate out of the structure.
Awesome, cool deal.
So any further questions from the board?
No. Nothing from the city's perspective, Brad?
We had a couple questions, like, we were looking into it as far as permits and stuff. You are building a structure, so you would have a permit. Obviously, you're going to have some electricals that would be separate as well, and you talked about plumbing. My concern, are you doing any HVAC out there? Are you going to keep it heated to keep the water lines from freezing, or?
Yes, I was planning on putting some type of heating control to keep it from freezing.
Okay. So just hit us up for permits when you're ready, and we'll kind of help you through the process.
And then I'll like for the permits, it's just as soon as I get started, so before I even hit the ground, really.
Yeah, come in, see us, we'll get all your permits and stuff. I mean, you've got a pretty detailed drawing, so we pretty well understand what your plan is. Just had a couple questions, and we can clarify all that at that time.
Okay.
We'll issue your permits, and then we'll meet you through certain stages, check out your foundation framing and so on, and help you get there as smooth as possible.
Yes, thank you. I definitely want to make it as smooth and easy as possible.
Okay.
Awesome. I appreciate you, fellas, ladies. Have a wonderful day.
We got not quite done.
Still explaining back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so at this point, what we would do is comments from anyone in the audience in opposition, and seeing none, we would do the same for any in favor, and seeing none, would ask the board if there are any further questions or comments. Anything else from Brad or Ann?
No, it's fine.
I'm good.
Okay. So we'll move to read the findings of fact. And considering all appeals or variances to this chapter, the board shall first determine that the granting of the variance will not permit any use in any district which will be in conflict with the permitted uses of the district under the terms of this chapter. Yes, agree, or no, disagree?
Yes.
Yes.
It will not impair an adequate supply of light and air to adjacent property.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
It will not unreasonably increase the congestion in public streets.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
It will not increase the danger of fire or of the public safety.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
It will not unreasonably diminish or impair established property values within the surrounding area.
Yes. Yes.
It will not in any other respect impair the public health, comfort, safety, morals, or welfare of the inhabitants of the city.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
It is therefore the decision of this board that the petition for variance is granted or denied.
Granted. Granted.
Granted.
Okay, Mr. Templeton. Just like Brad said, come back for the permits, and then we'll see you when the structure is complete and you're ready to move on to the next step.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks, sir. Have a good day.
Bye.
More work on Santa here, fill in the date.
I can do that.
Docker pay this week.
Okay. The second petition before the board today is for Missy Froat of 1009 Washington Street, requesting to run a business in an I-2 zoned area, which refers to City Code 150.191, uses permitted and uses permitted by special exception. So Missy, if you want to or you can sit at the table and not have to stand up.
Okay.
Well, just walk us through what you're looking to do.
1009 Washington Street, and I just want to renovate the current property because it's in that IF whatever. I want a variance to put my business in there, so a commercial kitchen, and right now the other side probably just a rental space, an office space at this side. But eventually, you want me to approach here, but I have all sorts of ideas. Of course, it's me, so I have of ideas. So I'd love to renovate it eventually and make my front area a little brunch place so that I can do my cooking and have an upscale. I know, yeah. I was going to do a whole board and Jesse said, well, they'll make fun of you. So, so anyway, so yeah, I just have lots of ideas that I'd like to do with it, but for now, I want my commercial kitchen done so that I can use that. There's a side window. It's great. It'd be great for a drive-through. But yeah, do you have any questions?
Just the house that's existing there now, the structure
Yeah,
that's existing?
yeah, but it's obviously not exactly like it, but yeah, we want to renovate the whole, and then there's an empty lot next to it too that we own, so it's all in there wet, you know, there's so many possibilities that we could do with it.
Okay.
But for right now, I want to stop paying rent where I am and use the building that I bought for this.
Gotcha.
So that's my main reason for wanting the variance.
Okay. So Brad, in this, I guess my question would be, in this, what's proposed today,
Right.
what is that? Like, what does that cover or encompass,
So
I
the
guess?
variance to operate the kitchen, there's not really a hang-up on that. That's something that's permittable in an I-2. That's not
Yep.
really an issue. Our issue is going to be, like, do you have a design professional? Are you working with somebody to guide you through this process?
Well, we were told by Kurt that we had to have an Indiana State
Right.
architect.
Yes.
So we don't have one yet.
Okay,
No.
that was part of our concern, because you keep saying commercial kitchen, so that could get you into a commercial hood system and stuff like that.
Sure.
Significant expense. Depends what you're cooking, whether you're cooking it there, things like that. That design professional, he'll be able to determine whether you need that hood or
Right.
not.
And we're not opposed to obviously
Right.
employing someone to do
Right.
that. It's just, this was number one.
For sure.
So, yeah.
We just wanted to make sure that you didn't think that coming here was going to just say, yep, you can go ahead and do your
No.
kitchen and run with it. So
Nope,
yeah, we're on the same
absolutely
page,
not.
we're good.
Yep.
So as far as doing the kitchen in there, we have no issue with that. Even the little restaurant and stuff like that, there's not really any hang-ups there.
Okay. Very good.
We're just,
Yeah.
we're on the first step of the path. So.
Yep, exactly. I'm right on that page. So
Okay.
then you just let me know the next step, and
Okay.
we will go guided by you from there.
Okay. It sounded like Ian.
Missy,
Yeah.
what specific uses would the commercial kitchen facilitate? Like your catering?
Yes. Yes. So I would just want to continue what I'm doing now and add more to it as far as offer more days, times, and take more catering jobs.
Does that,
Okay.
does that specifically have to be commercial, or?
Well, whatever, this is in an I-2 area, so if, regardless of what use is being sought, it needs to have a special use exception. But if it is for the purpose of a commercial kitchen to facilitate catering, carry out, versus in-house dining, it may alter the types of permitting or types of state design release requirements in the design and renovation.
Okay.
That's where your certified professional would come in, right,
Sure.
to help guide you through that process. I know you and Jesse aren't are very used to renovating and doing things, but this has got a little
Yeah.
bit different.
Yep. And we have done nothing. We were just waiting to see what exactly we need to do as per the city.
Okay.
This would be super similar to like scooters when they're talking about their drive-through, their entrances all the way, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, at this point, we would hear from anyone in opposition. Seeing none, we would hear from those in favor. And outside of Missy, seeing none, we'll move on to final questions, comments. Any further questions from the board?
No, I got nothing.
Anything else? I guess the only question I would have yet, if you were to make it or turn it into Loretta Mays, I guess, is what you're naming it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the building looks fantastic, but if you were to turn that into some sort of a sit-down restaurant at some point, is there a need for her to come back for any other permit or?
I'm thinking that's an and thing. Is that part of the special exception that you consider a sit-down restaurant as well, plus a kitchen?
It could be granted in that manner, subject to compliance with all, building permits, inspections, and state design release requirements. So if it's expanded beyond simply a commercial kitchen for the purposes of catering, then I would recommend to the board to include that stipulation or that restriction.
She sounds healthy.
I know, Courtney. So,
Could you guys understand that? I'm sorry.
No, absolutely.
so at this point, though, we may, the other side of it, may, like I said, just have it as an office rental right now. Of some
Okay.
an office to come in there and rent it. So we
Okay.
separate it
So-
inside.
Commercial office space, commercial kitchen for catering, and future use of potential dine-in or carry-out restaurant use.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I would brought my computer if I knew I was here by myself. I'm kidding. Okay. Any further questions? Brad, anything else?
No, like I said, this is just kind of first step. Get approved for what you can do. We'll talk to design professional, and he'll guide the process.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what the building looks like when it's all done, it'll definitely clean that corner up and
Yeah.
look like something much better, right?
We'd love to do that, yeah. It's just, to be honest with you, it sort of scared me. You guys sort of scared me into this, so now I'm like,
You should be
okay,
scared.
yeah.
Okay, if there are no additional comments or questions, we'll move to the findings of fact. So the board may authorize a special exception for certain uses as defined in this chapter, providing the applicant has provided information that the proposed special exception will be in compliance with all applicable conditions and requirements of this chapter. The establishment, maintenance, or operation of the special exception will not be detrimental to or endanger the public health, safety, morals, or general welfare. Yes, agree, or no, disagree.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The special exception will not be injurious to the use and enjoyment of other property in the immediate vicinity for the purposes already permitted, nor substantially diminish and impair property value within the neighborhood.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
The establishment of the special exception will not impede the normal and orderly development and improvement of surrounding property for uses permitted in the district.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Adequate utilities, access roads, drainage, and other necessary facilities have been or are being provided.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Adequate measures have been or will be taken to provide ingress and egress so designed to minimize traffic congestion in the public streets.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
The special exception will be located in a district where such use is permitted and where all other requirements set forth in 150.263 applicable to the special exception will be met.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
It is therefore the decision of this board that the petition for special exception is granted or denied.
Granted. Granted.
Granted.
Granted. Okay, Missy,
Thank you.
you've got the green light to do,
Okay.
I guess, get to step 2.
Thanks, Sharon. Yeah, and do you have suggestions? Do you
We
have
have
names?
a list of 7 people, design professionals, so we can get you a copy of that.
Okay, that would be great.
Okay.
Do you need these things back, Missy?
You can do the report.
Okay, yeah, I'll attach
Unless you
it.
want to take this home and slap it on your wall.
We're good.
Yeah, thanks, Missy.
Thank you.
Oops.
I would
Line Street?
No,
All over.
this is something that came in today.
So, any old business though? Probably not.
This
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know.
Thank you. You don't have any old business.
Okay, so
Hey, Missy.
on to new business.
If you don't, the new business on your agenda is,
Okay.
that makes it,
Well, that's good. I drove by there again. I was like, where are they going to put them? I don't understand what's going on.
Well, I saw the date too, and I'm like, oh, wait a second.
Okay, so what's the new business?
The paper we gave you, the gentleman that rents this property, this is the corner of 13th and Monroe, the northwest corner.
Oh,
Big white 2-story right there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Furniture.
yes, exactly. Yep, just south of Myers. So the gentleman that rents that property came in and talked to Kurt about wanting to put up a privacy fence. Our hang up is we're right there by US Highway, so we need, honestly, our recommendation is gonna be that this guy needs to provide a survey before we move forward with anything. He'd like to be right in line with the house. With a stoplight set up, it doesn't sound like it would block line of sight or anything. I mean, you're gonna be in your own correct lane and watch the light, and if you're not, then you shouldn't be driving. I don't think his fence is gonna be an issue where he's proposing it. We just need to make sure that it's legal where he puts it. So he'll probably have some setback variances and stuff like that when the time comes.
You said he rents the house?
He rents the house.
And he's gonna put up a fence?
Yeah. So he would end up needing a letter from the homeowner allowing him to do that.
That was going to be my question. It's like, okay.
Yeah, if the homeowner has documentation and signs off that he allows this, then we're fine with that.
Okay.
It takes the liability off of everybody.
Okay.
And really, it's not just up to the city. This guy's gonna need to get NDOT approval with it being on a corner of the highways.
Fair enough.
So it'll probably be a while before he comes in if he's got to go through those
There
hoops,
will be.
most likely.
Yeah.
Any reason for the fence?
Kurt talked to him. I mean, I would assume just because it's a busy corner and you have no privacy. You know, I don't know of any issues why he would need the fence other than just a little bit of privacy from the traffic.
Your junkyard.
It better be a tall one. Okay. Anything else for new business?
I believe that's it.
No, we don't have any meetings scheduled.
Okay. Well, then I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
I will second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Thanks, Ann. Go back to